Hello and welcome back. This is UIX Kingwin, and today we're going to be talking about Git and GitHub primarily. So, using GitHub, we can interact with a repository or otherwise a version control system. So, for whatever you might be developing, whether that's a website or a framework or an application, you can manage all of your files and your versions of that said application from GitHub. So first and foremost, I'm going to explain how to do that exactly using both the web version of GitHub and the desktop application. So let's start with the web version using this repository I made called Git tutorial. So from here, you can make something called commits from here. Let's do create a new file. We're going to name this file hello world. And we'll just say hello world. This is a file that I'm going to commit. Fun stuff. And let's scroll down, and then as we create this commit, we have to kind of title or kind of give a description of what I did in this file. So, uh, add a new file, hello world, and then some more information, some more information. So, usually, you won't be committing straight into the main branch. What I mean by the main branch is that it's a simple way of saying this is the original piece or what you see as the full version. Most of the time in team environments, you're going to be creating a new branch and be working from that. So we'll just say branch and propose a new file, and as you can see, it's going to create this branch for us, and then you can see right here we have the base here, and this is comparing to the branch that we're currently on. And you can see down here you have one commit, one file change, and then all this green stuff is the stuff that I added. Let's go back here, and as you can see, now we have two branches, the first one being the default branch in the main, and then the one we just created. So in order to like, let's say, combine the branches or put the changes I implemented here into the main branch, you do a new pull request, you create a pull request, and boom. So now this comes up in the pull request for whoever is managing the project, which is me, because I'm the only one working in this repository. And as you can see here, as long as there are no conflicts in the merge, you can just merge the pull request, confirm, and pull request successfully merged and closed. So let's go back to our code. And as you can see, we still have that second branch that we can work on by ourselves. But if you look in our main branch now, you can see that the hello world file has been added. Now, this is particularly useful in a team setting where version control is very important, and you don't want somebody going through and kind of fiddling around with the original version of the application you're working on in the case that, let's say, they mess something up very severely and you wouldn't be able to control that. You would have lost progress, you would have lost a lot. It would cause damage. So there are certain protections that you can put in place mainly through these branches and team hierarchy. Um, but that's a whole different issue and a whole different video. So let's move on to the desktop version. So you can see, I'm going to, if I can refresh, let's just do that. Okay. Pull. And from here, you can see pretty much all the same information that you can see on the web version. As you can see, the history is right here. Added new file, hello world, so you can see that there. And then additionally, if you wanted to, let's say, see all of the files in your repository, you'd be able to find that here. But let's say you wanted to push a change into the branch that you're working on. Let's see. We have this branch here that we created, the second branch. So, oops, we're not gonna do that. Go back here. And let's say we want to do, do, do. Okay. Let's make a change to hello world. Let's open this up in Notepad and I made some changes in this file. We're gonna save that and close it out. As you can see, Git desktop will go ahead and see that I've made changes here and highlighted in green. And similarly, you can push commits or changes to GitHub and they will be dynamically updated and you'll be able to see that on both ends. So let's just say updated hello world, adding some information, and then you would commit to the branch that you're working on. As you can see the history, you can see now I've made some changes and now I want to push. And then create a pull request. This will send you over to the web version. Create this pull request, and as you can see, it's exactly like how we did before. Merge that pull request. Boom, that's done. It also gives you the option to delete that branch you're working on in the case that you no longer need the branch. But if you go back here, you can see updated hello world 1 minute ago, and you can see the changes that we made. So I hope this video was useful, and I hope you learned something about Git today. This has been UIX Kingwin, and I'm out.